Have you ever wondered what it's like to live where you work? And what if that place was a giant floating city? Well, that's my life. I'm a housekeeping cleaner on a cruise ship. It's a pretty cool job, I have to say. My alarm clock doesn't just wake me up, it wakes me up in a new part of the world almost every day. Sometimes it's the Caribbean, sometimes it's Alaska. You never know what you'll see when you peek outside. It's more than just cleaning, it's an adventure. And I get to be a part of making someone's vacation absolutely perfect. That's a big deal, right? My day starts super early, way before most guests are even thinking about breakfast. The ship has its own gentle rhythm, a soft hum that you get used to. I live in a cabin down on one of the crew decks. It's small, it's cozy, and it's my little slice of home on this massive vessel. Getting ready is a quick routine. I put on my uniform, which has to be perfectly neat. You've got to look the part. I grab a quick coffee and a bite to eat with my fellow crew members. We're all from different places, which is amazing. It's like a mini United Nations meeting before the sun even comes up. Once I'm ready, I head to my assigned section of the ship. I have a cart, and let me tell you, this cart is my kingdom. It has everything. Fresh towels, clean sheets, little bottles of shampoo, and all my cleaning supplies. It's organized like a library, but for tidiness. I check my list of cabins for the day. Each room is a new project, a new chance to make things sparkle. The hallways are quiet at this hour, just the sound of my cart rolling along. It's a peaceful time, a calm before the fun storm of the day begins for all the passengers. The goal is to be a ninja, a cleaning ninja. I have to get in, work my magic, and get out, all while the guests are out exploring or having fun. It's all about timing and being efficient. You learn to be quick on your feet and to anticipate what people might need. Did they use all their coffee pods? I'll restock them. Is their balcony door a bit smudged from watching the sunset? I'll wipe it clean. It's those little details that make a huge difference. My morning is all about preparation, getting everything set so that when the guests return, their room feels like a fresh, welcoming sanctuary. Now let's talk about the cleaning. It's a real dance, I'm telling you. First, I knock on the door. Housekeeping, I call out, just to be sure nobody is inside. Once I'm in, I have a system. I start by stripping the bed and gathering all the used towels. It's like a treasure hunt, but for laundry. Then it's time to make the bed. This isn't just throwing a sheet on. Oh no, the corners have to be perfect, hospital corners sharp. The pillows get fluffed just right. It has to look so inviting that you just want to jump right in, which, you can't do. It's for the guests. Next up is the bathroom. This is where the real sparkle happens. I clean the sink, the mirror, the shower, and the toilet until everything shines. A shiny bathroom just makes you feel good, I replace all the towels with fresh, fluffy white ones. And I restock all those tiny soaps and shampoos that everyone loves to collect. Don't pretend you don't. We all do it. I make sure everything is lined up perfectly. It's a small space, so every single detail has to be just right. A clean bathroom is a happy bathroom, and a happy bathroom means happy guests. After the bathroom is gleaming, I move on to the main cabin area. I dust every surface, from the desk to the nightstands. I vacuum the floor, getting into every nook and cranny. You wouldn't believe the things you find. Sometimes it's sand from the beach, sometimes it's a rogue sequin from a party dress. It's part of the fun. I wipe down the remote control and the light switches, things people touch all the time. It's important to be thorough. My job is to make the room look like it's brand new, every single day for the guests staying there. Before I leave, I do one final check. Does the room smell fresh? Are the curtains hanging just right? Is there anything out of place? Then comes my favorite part, the towel animal. Today, I think I'll make an elephant, or maybe a monkey hanging from the light fixture. Guests love these. They come back to their room and find a little surprise waiting for them. It brings a smile to their face. And that's what this job is all about. It's that little touch of fun, that little extra something that says, "We're glad you're here." And with that, my dance is done, and I move on to the next cabin. This job has so many amazing parts. The best, by far, is the travel. I get to see the world. One week I'm looking at glaciers in Alaska, the next I'm seeing colorful buildings in Curacao. During my time off, I can get off the ship and explore the port. I've tried foods I'd never heard of and seen sights I'd only dreamed about. It's an incredible benefit. I also love meeting the guests. Some people are on their honeymoon, others are celebrating a big anniversary. They share their stories with me, and it's wonderful to be a small part of their happy memories. They are on the vacation of a lifetime. I also love my crew family. We all live and work together, so we become incredibly close. My friends are from the Philippines, Italy, Jamaica, Croatia, All over the world, we eat together, we celebrate birthdays together, and we support each other when we're feeling homesick. It's a unique bond that you can only form when you're all, quite literally, in the same boat. We share stories about our homes and our families. It's like having a constant cultural exchange. I've learned how to say hello in about 15 different languages. It's pretty amazing, and it makes the world feel a little smaller and a lot friendlier. Of course, it's not always easy. The work is physically demanding. I'm on my feet all day, pushing a heavy cart, bending and lifting. You have to be strong and have a lot of stamina. The hours are long too. We work every day, sometimes for months at a time, without a full day off like you'd have in a job on land. It can be tiring, and you have to be really disciplined to make sure you get enough rest. You learn to manage your energy very carefully, because the work is non-stop from the beginning of the cruise to the end. Another challenge is being away from home. I miss my family and friends back on land. Video calls are great, but it's not the same as being there in person for birthdays or holidays. Sometimes you can feel a little bit isolated, even though you're surrounded by thousands of people. You have to be a strong, independent person to handle it. But that's where your crew family comes in. We all understand what it's like, and we're always there to cheer each other up. We get through the tough days together, and that makes our friendship even stronger. At the end of the day, my job is all about the guests. Everything I do is to make sure they have an amazing, comfortable and stress-free vacation. When they walk into their cabin after a long day of exploring, I want them to feel a sense of relief and happiness. I want them to think, wow, this is nice. A clean and tidy space helps people relax. It's their home away from home for the week, and it's my responsibility to make it a wonderful place to be. It's a quiet behind-the-scenes role, but I know it has a big impact on their overall experience. My work supports the entire cruise operation. A happy guest is a guest who will cruise again. They'll tell their friends about the fantastic service they received. They'll remember the little things like how their room was always immaculate or the cute towel animal that made them laugh. It's a team effort. The chefs make amazing food. The entertainers put on incredible shows, and I make sure their personal space is perfect. Every single role is important to creating the magic of a cruise. I take a lot of pride in knowing that my hard work contributes to the ship's success and reputation. What makes this job truly special to me is the feeling of accomplishment. It's seeing the direct result of my work in the smiles of the guests. Sometimes they leave little thank you notes, and those notes mean the world to me. They'll say something like, "Thank you for taking such good care of us." It's a simple thing, but it's so powerful. It reminds me that what I'm doing matters. I'm not just cleaning rooms. I'm helping to create the backdrop for people's cherished memories. They'll remember this trip for the rest of their lives. So yes, it's a tough job with long hours, but would I trade it? Not a chance. I get to travel the world, meet incredible people, and be part of a fantastic team. I bring comfort and joy to people every single day. I make a difference. And every morning, I get to wake up on the ocean, ready for a new day and a new adventure. For me, that's not just a job. It's a pretty special way to live. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a towel swan that needs folding.